Hi, I'm Linda, and this is No Frills ASMR. Thought today we could take a look at the Trader Joe's Holiday Guide Fearless Flyer 2023. I picked it up in the store today at the checkout. I have no idea I don't know what kind of things. I guess I saw most of it at Trader Joe's today. They always have cute stuff at Christmas time. But I did get these in the mail today. And they are pop filters for my microphone, which I did put on here right now. So I'm also kind of testing to see how that sounds. There's like 3 filters for I think $8.99. So hopefully they work okay. Okay, this is Trader Joe's Holiday Guide. Fearless Flyer. Jingle jangle, jingle jangle. If you've never tried jingle jangle before, you might think that headline was referring to 70s era Rankin Bass cartoon characters. Oh yeah, jingle jangle. Was that like on Rudolph, one of those Rudolph shows? Or lyrics to a cowboy ditty about the sound spurs make. I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle. As always, context is everything, and at Trader Joe's, jingle jangle is an only at Trader Joe's assortment of a whole bunch of things that taste terrific, bathed in chocolate. Moreover, it's a sign that the holiday season is truly upon us. Inside each generously sized tin of Trader Joe's Jingle Jangle, you'll find mini pretzels covered with milk chocolate and dark chocolate, drizzled with white chocolate. Wow. Dark chocolate covered caramel popcorn, dark chocolate covered broken JoJo's cookies. And if you don't know what JoJo's cookies is, like an Oreo. Milk chocolate gems, which are like M&Ms, with a red candy coating, and milk and dark chocolate mini peanut butter cups. Golly. Don't you feel all jingly and jangly just thinking about it? Imagine how good you'll feel once you grab a handful and toss it in your mouth. Now celebrating its 10th year at Trader Joe's, Jingle Jangle only makes its appearance around the holidays, much like the beloved Rankin Bass characters of the same names. Can you name the holiday cartoon classic? Yeah, now that I think about it. Jingle and Jangle. I think they were in the Year Without a Santa Claus with Heat Miser and Freeze Miser. Is that right? Or were they in Rudolph? I feel like it was Year Without Santa Claus. So make an appearance at your neighborhood Trader Joe's to get yours. We're selling each 22.7 ounce tin for $9.99 while we can keep it in stock. I remember last Christmas time they had samples, and the woman gave me it was like a paper cup that was only about that big, but it was so full. It was so full of like the JoJo's, and it was just a lot. It was I was walking around the store like trying to shove it all in my mouth. I mean, it's delicious, but you don't need much. Gaze upon those chocolate stars. For more than 15 years, we've held a space on our shelves, not to mention our hearts, during the holidays for Trader Joe's dark chocolate stars, crunchy star-shaped shortbread cookies, covered in rich dark chocolate and generously sprinkled with tiny white nonpareils. As star-shaped cookies in star-covered box, they've earned their seasonal stardom year after year. Each box is filled with an entire pound of these sublimely satisfying shortbreads, which pair deliciously with a scoop of ice cream or a mug of hot cocoa. Oh, I could go for some hot cocoa right now. That would be hot cocoa with whipped cream. Yum. And we'd be remiss to not mention how brightly a box of dark chocolate stars shines when given as a hostess gift. $4.99 for a tin. A new taste test of caramels. I say caramels. I know some people say caramels. I don't know. I don't know if that's a Detroit, grown up in Detroit or what, but we say caramels. Back again for its 11th year as part of our holiday lineup, each distinctively designed box of Trader Joe's Taste Test of Caramels contains 12 square caramels covered in a luscious dark chocolate. Each is hand-decorated with a unique design that may hint at the fascinating flavors that lie within. This year, joining returning favorites a double espresso, fig and honey, that's interesting, hot chili, and maple, you'll find 8 brand new flavors: caramel mousse, salted torte, gingerbread, pear and cinnamon, sea salt, passion fruit, creme brulee, and salted lavender. Interesting. That's all interesting. Feeling adventurous? Throw caution to the wind and try them without first matching them to the map you'll find on the underside of the box. There's a great deal of fun to be had in figuring out the flavors on your own. How much? $6.99 for a box. That's kind of fun. It seems like something my family, we'd like cut them all up and each taste them. We love a taste test. I kind of want to, I'm sure you guys have seen the show Hot Ones, where they have hot sauce. And one day I was at Target and they had like a box that was Hot Ones sauces, but it only had 4 sauces and he has like 10 on the show. So I'd rather have like these teeny tiny boxes or bottles of sauce and have like all 10 of them. But that would be kind of fun as a family to like play Hot Ones. Have the bomb. Gingerbread house kit, nearly move-in ready. If you've always wanted to try your hand at home building Trader Joe's gingerbread house kit, I read something wrong because that sounds. If you've always wanted to try your hand at home building, Trader Joe's gingerbread house kit is a great place to start. Each kit contains the essential materials needed to make a traditional German cookie house: hardy walls and roofing, outdoor decor, and durable cement, which is icing. There are also a few winsome woodland creatures made out of sugar. I think that part's cute. They have these little sugar owl, deer, squirrel, and a fox you can place around the property. $8.99 for a house kit. That's cute. I think a couple years ago I bought 3 of these for my boys, and it was like, I thought it was the last year where they were still kind of young enough that I could get them to do it, but they were just too old. And even one time their friends came over, I'm like, oh, you guys should all do this. And they were like, yeah, okay. And then didn't. And that was the sad moment. I realized they had all grown up. But I might buy one this year and make it myself. Maybe I could do it on here just for fun. I don't know. Pretzel bread pudding. Bread pudding is the ingenious result of someone somewhere at some point in time transforming stale bread into magnificently cozy dessert. This remarkable, resourceful transformation is 1, nothing short of magic, and 2, the inspiration behind Trader Joe's pretzel bread pudding with salted caramel sauce. Okay, a true celebration of sweet and salty desserts. This pudding starts with a soft, salty pretzel pieces baked in a traditional egg custard before the pudding is added to a single serving cup. Our supplier heaps in generous spoonfuls of salted caramel sauce. The contents of the cup are frozen, and here's where the real culinary magic happens. After you heat the pretzel bread pudding in either the microwave or the oven, flip the cup over onto a plate. The caramel bottom becomes the top and melts over the entire pudding. Yes! We're selling each 7.6-ounce box, which is 2 puddings, for $4.49. Huh. Yeah, that might be good. Candy cane JoJo's. So these are like, I said they're like Oreo cookies, but the candy cane ones have candy cane flavor and the cream filling, I think. I don't think the cookie part's different. Is it? Candy cane JoJo's are just like our original chocolate vanilla cream JoJo's, only the cookies, otherwise smooth vanilla cream filling, is studded with crunchy, pepperminty pieces of crushed candy cane. Peppermint flavored baking chips. Likely due in a large part to its association with candy canes, peppermint is the belle of the holiday flavor ball. Knowing that many peppermint flavored finds on the market at this time of year fall short of expectation, our candy buyer worked tirelessly to ensure that Trader Joe's peppermint flavored baking chips packs the biggest peppermint punch of the bunch. Okay, $2.99 for a. You could make chocolate cookies and put peppermint baking chips in there. That'd probably be pretty tasty. Shimmering candy cane body butter. Just about everything we do here at Trader Joe's is fueled by our love of food. Our passion for all things edible runs so deep it even influences our non-food products. Take, for example, the Trader Joe's Shimmering Candy Cane Body Butter. It smells good enough to eat. It even looks good enough to eat. Ooh, keep it away from your kids. And yet we implore you not to eat, because this butter is for your skin. Let's see, it's coconut oil, shea butter, and aloe. That'd be pretty good, but sometimes the fragrances, you have to be, if you have sensitive skin, anything with like fragrance can make you break out. Apple crumble pie. Speaking of skin, I work with paper. I package things. So I package like with cardboard boxes and paper bags and things like that, and it just tears my fingers like the skin here. And I put, Vaseline or whatever on there, but I end up with all these little rough pop patches. So don't think I'm like, don't take care of myself. It's just from working. Some of us gotta work. Apple crumble pie. Trader Joe's apple crumble pie. My husband would like that. He loves apple pie. I could live without it personally. It's whatever. Is a prime example of pie par excellence. Its filling of tender northern spy apples is imbued with warm cinnamon and nestled between an all butter pastry crust shell and a crunchy buttery oat crumble topping with notes of brown sugar. It can be warmed in the oven while you enjoy dinner, or served at room temperature with a cup of chocolate hazelnut coffee for post-holiday shopping pick-me-up. All right. The Big Red Belgian Cookie Collection. At Trader Joe's, when we say the Big Red Belgian, we're talking about our crimson cookie tin, brimming with an impressive 2-pound collection of traditional European biscuits. The treats in this giant tin are made for us by a premier baker in a small town deep in the heart of Belgium. Really. So there's like one guy who's cooking and putting them in tins and sending them to all the Trader Joe's all over the United States. Impressive. Lift the lid and you'll discover a luxurious assortment including 12 Belgian cookie varieties presented in a wide range of sizes, shapes, tastes, and textures. Among them you'll find crispy yet delicate chocolate enrobed cocoa cream wafers. Yeah. Buttery chocolate dipped shortbreads. Yum. And various other crunchy, crumbly cookies that are drizzled, coated, or otherwise enticingly enhanced by rich, authentic Belgian chocolate. Whew, that sounds so good. That with coffee. Oh, that would be so good. See, I couldn't have that in my house until closer to Christmas because I'd eat the whole thing and then be like, oh, I don't have anything for Christmas. If it seems like a lot, it is. The quality plus the size makes our big red Belgian an ideal gift. So you can get a whole cookie collection for $10.99. Oof. Sip on something spritzy. Trader Joe's Something Spritzy sparkling festive beverage is made with grapefruit, cranberry, and orange juice from concentrate. Of course, it was just fruit juices with bubbles, then it would simply be sparkling juice. But with mocktails in mind, we've added some aromatic bitter flavors that contrast of the sweet and the tart fruit with the herbal bitters, all buoyed by tiny bubbles, creates a creates a profile complex enough to convince your palate it's not just juice. That's interesting. See, I went to the store today and they had a sample of a cracker. They had a sample of the English coastal cheddar with caramelized onion, which was delicious. And that's it. And sometimes I wish they'd have samples of like weird, I don't know what this would taste like. I want a sample of that. Sometimes I'll have a sample of like a grape or a strawberry. And I just think, we all know what that tastes like. I mean, I know it might sell it, but give me a sample of something I have no clue what it's going to taste like. Because there are quite a few things I don't know. Organic jumbo cinnamon rolls. Okay. Are they frozen? And you simply, it's a pop tube. And you place it in the oven. Okay. Cinnamon bun inspired pancake and waffle mix. Pancakes always inspire us, and our latest mix was inspired not only by pancakes, but as its name says, cinnamon buns too. So what exactly does it look like when two decadent breakfast items combine to inspire a single product? Trader Joe's cinnamon bun inspired pancake and waffle mix begins with that base we've perfected over the years and pre-measured, pre-mixed recipe, including wheat and malted barley, sugar, buttermilk powder, and sea salt. The special inspiration is the addition of cinnamon spiced, delightfully craveable confectionery bits. That might be good. We're selling a 16-ounce box of mix for $3.99. Cinnamon bun oat creamer. I actually bought I forget what it's called. It's called something like Just Nuts or anyway. And because I wanted a little thing of nut milk creamer just to try. And it was at Whole Foods. I had to go there to make a return for Amazon. And I just went and picked up this little thing. And it says it's called toasted marshmallow. And it's half coconut milk and half almond milk creamer. So I'm excited to try that tomorrow. It's unsweetened. So to make it taste extra yummy, I might put a little sugar in there and see how it is. So I'm going to have that with my coffee maybe tomorrow and see. My dear husband said, I bet you try it and go, But I don't know. We'll see. Cinnamon bun oat creamer. Okay. If you're a fan of adding non-dairy creamer to your coffee and you haven't yet tried any of our flavored creamers, you're missing out. Among the everyday options are coconut and almond non-dairy creamer with vanilla and oat creamer with brown sugar. That sounds kind of good. And now we have a very special edition for the holidays, Trader Joe's cinnamon bun flavored non-dairy oat creamer. We're selling each 16-ounce carton for $1.99. That's pretty good. I think at Whole Foods, the little one I bought was $3 something. Yeah, I think it was like $3. Oh, now I feel ripped off. Oh, Whole Foods is always expensive. We go there to make Amazon returns, and because my husband likes organic Pink Lady apples, and it seems Whole Foods is the only place that has them. So those are the two reasons we go there. Chocolate hazelnut coffee. Whether you party hard on Christmas Eve or stay up late performing the duties of Santa's elves. Is there a stipend for that, by the way? That's what it says. It's safe to say you'll need coffee come Christmas morning, and what better way to get that bright-eyed, bushy-tailed boost than with a hot cup of Trader Joe's chocolate hazelnut ground coffee. It's 12 ounces for $6.99. Chocolate mochi ice cream, vanilla, strawberry, green tea, ubi, caramel apple. It seems we've sold every flavor of mochi ice cream except what is arguably the ultimate customer favorite, chocolate. That changes today. I could have sworn I had chocolate at Trader Joe's before. My kids it's like a, I don't really know. I shouldn't try to explain it. They probably explain it here. Okay. In a word, the eating experience is chocolatey. In a sentence, it's pleasantly chewy bite of chocolate-flavored rice dough, giving way to a mouthful of cold, creamy chocolate ice cream. Simple. Yeah, my kids like the green tea flavored and the strawberry. We sometimes get those. They used to love them, but then I think, you know how like you eat too many and then you're like, eh. So I haven't bought them in a long time. And simply unbeatable for lovers of both chocolate and mochi. Mochi. I think it's mochi. And as a veteran mochi ice cream eaters will already know, these treats literally go from freezer to fingertips in just 3 to 4 minutes. The amount of time it takes for them to soften to an ideal texture. Whoa, I didn't know that part. We guys just eat them. Chocolate mochi, $4.99. Yeah, and it's only like 6 of them, so they're a little bit expensive. Dark chocolate covered peppermint creams. Trader Joe's dark chocolate peppermint creams celebrate a partnership like no other to create a cool, creamy, chocolate-covered, peppermint-flavored candy with a craftily crunchy twist. I skipped into this, so I don't know. What did they do? Peppermint chocolate go together like bees and honey. Partnership like no other. Each cream is comprised of 3 key components: a sweet, creamy peppermint filling, smooth dark chocolate coating, and a sprinkle of crushed candy cane pieces on the top. Cute. At Trader Joe's, they sometimes have these mints that are just like honey. Instead of sugar, they use honey. And it's honey mint with dark chocolate. Those are pretty yummy. Cranberry butter cookies from France. Sounds pretty good. I actually think this may have been the sample today, and they put mascarpone cheese on it. I don't know if it was a cookie, though. I thought it was a cracker with cranberry. But I thought it was good. I thought that was tasty. Onion confit swirls. Perhaps in the past we've enjoyed palmiers. The traditional version involves puff pastry that is rolled flat, coated with sugar, then rolled back up from both sides and cut on the bias. Wait, which way is cut on the bias? Is that? I gotta Google that. To produce cookie-like pastries with a spell-binding spiral. Okay, so they roll it flat, and then they roll it. So they have a roll and then cut it that way. That's okay. So you end up with swirl cookies. Working with French producers, our buyer started with this palmier concept, then spun in another French tradition, onion confit. For our swirls, onions are cooked low and slow with balsamic vinegar, sugar, salt, pepper, and garlic powder. This caramelized, I don't know why you'd need sugar, because when you caramelize onions, they get really sweet. Usually when you add sugar, it's because you're kind of rushing the caramelization. I question that. Anyway, this caramelized onion jam-like mixture is rolled into puff pastry along with some emmental, as I said, emmental cheese. I never get that cheese, I wonder. Once cut and baked, the resulting mini crackers have that characteristically crumbly palmier texture with alluring flavor and aroma of savory sweet onions plus a hint of Swiss. Oh, I have had a mental. That's Swiss. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Swiss, although I'm trying to like it more because my son loves it. So I guess it depends, you know. There's good Swiss and there's not so good. A gorgeous gorg. Blue cheese can be polarizing. People either love it or can't get enough. Or else, I would say I'm neither. I like it on salads. I don't think I can't get enough. And they can't get away from it fast enough. Or else they can't get away from it fast enough. Sorry. This holiday season, we're offering a new cheese that may just bridge the gap and please blue cheese connoisseurs and newcomers alike. Trader Joe's Dolce Creamy Gorgonzola style cheese. While the name may be a tad clunky to say, every bite melts in the mouth. Each wedge has the quintessential blue veins running through it, typical of a classic gorgonzola, with the robust, earthy attributes you'd expect. What may surprise you, however, is how those notes mellow with a delicate, sweet finish. Okay, sounds kind of good. Italian truffle cheese. I think truffles might be overrated. I haven't had anything truffle that I thought, oh, I love it. Getting figgy with it. I love figs. You get good figs and, well, you can just eat them. I'm thinking of dates. Never mind. I like figs too, but dates I really like. Scalloped cracker trio. Mini quiche duo. I think I got this one year and I didn't think it was very good. Shrimp pouches of many colors. I saw this in store and I'll be honest, they look kind of weird. They're like very bold colors. Like, they're like practically like that kind of color. And they looked from the image on the box like they were teeny tiny. I don't know. If you're looking to really impress your guests this holiday season, a display of delicate dumplings is sure to do the trick. What's that we hear? You don't have the time to roll, fill, and pleat a multitude of dumplings? Never fear. Trader Joe's is here. Just for the holidays, we're adding some serious flair to our frozen dumpling offering with Trader Joe's shrimp pouches of many colors. I don't know how they're coloring them, but the box, they looked very bright. I had their, I like their, like, what do you call them, like wontons? I think the wontons are good, but the pouches were not very good, the ones I had before. Dates you won't soon forget, yeah. Dates. I like to take a date and put peanut butter in it and eat it. It's like caramel. It tastes yummy. They say to serve it with their creamy gorgonzola or sliced prosciutto. Yeah. Might be okay. A charcuterie superstar. Trader Joe's sliced prosciutto. I don't like the texture of prosciutto. My one son likes it, so I get it sometimes, but I don't like it's like, I don't know. Cookie mug hangers. These are cute. You get them and you hang them on your little coffee cup so you can dip. Mini peppermint meringues. I bought those a lot of years ago. I bought them because my mom used to make them. She would make meringue and they used to have a candy called Mint Royal, and it was basically a mint M&M. And she would put those into meringue cookies and bake them in the oven, and they would be just a little chewy on the inside. And they were my absolute favorite. So I bought these because I kind of wanted to relive it without making it myself. And I didn't care for they were they were so crunchy. Sounds weird, but I feel like they cut my tongue. Like, you know how like Captain Crunch will cut the roof of your mouth? These like kind of felt like shards in my mouth. I don't know. Mini cranberry pistachio biscotti. Sounds kind of yummy, dipped in chocolate. gingerbread ice cream. I just don't eat ice cream in the winter. Gummy bear flavored lip duo. Oh, they're made with coconut oil, avocado oil, shea butter. Maybe. Here we come, a winter wassailing. If the hustle and bustle of the season has you feeling a bit humbug, we've got a decidedly delicious way to get you back into the holiday spirit. Trader Joe's Winter Wassail Punch, a sweetened blend of blackcurrant, apple, cherry, and lemon juice with cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, cardamom, ginger, and orange peel. This is a fruit punch whose flavors and aromas evoke the very essence of the holidays. That might be good. $4.99 for a 64-ounce bottle. Maybe. Hooray for salmon fillets. When choosing a protein for a big holiday dinner, we strongly suggest you consider Atlantic salmon fillets. I love salmon, but Atlantic salmon, I think, and I could be wrong, I'm not a health expert, but I think it's kind of like the least healthy of the salmon. Does that sound right? Or like the wild caught, coho or whatever. Uh-oh, guys, my battery just came on. I don't have my phone plugged in, so sorry. Gonna have to look at this another time. My phone might die. But we kind of looked at a lot of it. Ooh, fried olive bites. Blue cheese stuffed olives. I had those before. They're good. Olive fugasse. Jumbo pitted Greek olives. Pecan pie. An orange for your stocking. I used to get an orange in my stocking. I think just to take up room. My Santa would put it in there. Dark chocolate collection. Body butter trio. They have a crossword puzzle. Crossword puzzles are too hard for my brain. I can't do them. We aim to astound. A veritably vegan gingerbread. A tasty two-step of snack bar mixes. Yum. That might be good. All right, I better go because my phone's going to die. Thank you guys for listening. I'll talk to you soon.